Required me to order the military forces of the United States to take action in reply.
Take a hold of this thumb and break it if you have to.
Are demanding a congressional investigation into what happened, an acknowledgement that the Israeli Air Force bombed a U.S. intelligence Navy ship.
The death of bin Laden marks the most significant achievement to date in our nation's effort to defeat al-Qaeda.
The Taliban is taking responsibility for shooting down a U.S. helicopter. More than 30 people were killed, and there are reports this morning that most of them are U.S. Navy SEALs.
There may be a false flag incident where some ship goes down and you use for the excuse to accept.
I say eliminate, I mean kill.
I'm here to warn people. You keep telling me to shut up. This isn't a game.
America, land of the futile. Welcome to America, a thriving continent with celebrations and festives. Reputable for its natural resources and technological innovations. A superpower, some say, a place full of land and opportunity. A nation of networking, advanced telecommunications. The U.S. is a diverse society full of people from all walks of life. The U.S. is mired based off of their groundbreaking innovations dating back to the early 19th century. The nation is idolized for its resilience, but why? It is highly apparent that the superpower is susceptible to attacks. Is America really progressing? Or are we a stagnant country, confined by a lack of confidentiality and security? Acts of terrorism are increasing by the seconds. Is secrecy and the continuation of the Central Intelligence a lost cause?
Hackers gonna hack.
I could simply pick up the phone, dial up to NORAD, and whistle into the phone, communicate with their modem that's connected to their computer, and launch a nuclear missile.
This is a prime example of cybercrime capabilities.
I still hack into systems, the vulnerabilities, before the attackers do.
You just said that you were in solitary confinement based on a notion that you could call in and launch a nuclear bomb. How was that even warranted? I mean, and what was your experience in solitary confinement like? What did that do to you?
Well, back then, this was, quite some time ago, computers were still mystical, hackers were still mystical.
But Kevin, I mean, it was the most sophisticated, worm inserted into the Iranian nuclear facility, and it could, and now people have access to it. I mean, it's pretty much released out there how to replicate this. I know you're saying a lot of people already could figure it out on their own.
More of our lives become wrapped up in the digital sphere. While some of the language in new legislation and executive directives is jargony, behind the legalese is a structure that can give and take away privacy for the sake of security. Here's what's at stake. As the General Petraeus scandal made resoundingly clear, our personal email correspondence, even the ones we don't send, are being saved and can be accessed by the government.
And a simplistic way of saying it, cybersecurity affects all. And the government is using complex terminology to appease society as if they were actually improving security and privacy within the states.
Signaling systems, traction, power systems, and traveler information, and fare collection systems, all of which are vulnerable to a formidable cyber attack. Plus, newly
in other words, the government's infrastructure and public transits are
easily hacked. And parts of our critical infrastructure, from electric grids to water pumps and filtration systems to nuclear plants and cellular, all depend on computers to function. General Keith B. Alexander, the top American military official regarding cyber attacks, said computer attacks on American infrastructure increased 17-fold between 2009 and 2011.
Which shows the significance of small cybercrime.
And satellites, moving
This is a brief overview of what cybercrime is capable of.
In the 21st century, this is how your home, your children, your business, and our national security will come under attack.
A 1 million kilowatt nuclear reactor is a strategic target for any would-be hacker or terrorist looking to pull down the entire central power grid of the United States.
Mass destruction.
It's not a matter of if there's going to be another terrorist attack, but when. Computers are
persistent infiltration.
Our infrastructure, and the power grid is one of them. Is it possible for cyber criminals to get in there? There's absolutely nothing sacred.
In terms
networking
of
capabilities.
In the U.S., there already has been a terrorist attack where there has been cybercrime and botnets have been placed on the U.S. network and the power grid.
And even if we think that a potential cyber attack on the power grid is far-fetched, that doesn't mean we can avoid that risk or ignore the possibility that it may happen, because the possibility of successful attack is too terrible to contemplate.
We are on the cusp of a fundamental shift in the way that crime and war happens.